Keir Starmer becoming Prime Minister could lead to the UK rejoining the EU's single market, Nigel Farage has warned. Nigel Farage lifted the lid on Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer's true intentions on the Brexit deal. In an LBC interview, Mr Starmer pledged, if he was Prime Minister, to make Brexit work and make sure that we've got a better deal that works for UK exporters facing Brexit red tapes. To Mr Farage, his comments leave no doubt. Mr Farage told GB News viewers, well, if you want to interpret what he's just said, he said we should rejoin the EU's single market. He's made it pretty clear that if he becomes Prime Minister, that's what he wants to do. And be in no doubt, the Liberal Democrats want to do the same thing. The SNP wants to do the same thing. They want to take us to what would be effectively Brexit in name only. But it's not just them. There are voices within the Conservative Party. One of those who regret this bitterly is Daniel Hannan. Now, of course, Lord Hannan, and he wrote this Sunday, staying in the single market, or large parts of it, would have saved us a lot of trouble. In a column for The Telegraph, Lord Hannan, a Brexiteer who railed against the EU's lack of democracy, made the case for rejoining the EU's single market. He wrote in the headline, "We should have stayed in the single market, but rejoining it now would be madness." Mr Farage said, he was the one Brexiteer that appeared on television and radio in 2016 arguing we should stay. But far more worrying is Conservative MP Remainer, Tobias Ellwood, has said in a nutshell, all these challenges would disappear if we dared to advance our Brexit model by rejoining the EU's single market, the Norway model. Leaving this aspect of the EU was not on the ballot paper, nor called for by either the Prime Minister or Nigel Farage during the 2016 referendum. Well, that is an outright lie. It was made absolutely clear by every leading figure on both Leave and Remain that leaving the Union meant leaving the single market. But you can see Remainers want to twist things. And my fear is, if we finish up with Boris Johnson staying as leader, if we finish up with a coalition, it could even be a minority government led by Keir Starmer. After the next election, he'll get support from some in the Conservative benches and we'll get dragged back into the EU's single market. Farage's reading comes as a majority of Britons believe Boris Johnson's government is badly handling the issue of Brexit, though most believe the Conservative Party is best at handling it. Farage continued, and yes, we would become like Norway. Now, Norway at least have their fish, which we don't even have. But we'd finish up having rules made for British industries over which we had no say whatsoever. Norway is part of the European Economic Area, which gives member states the right to free movement of goods and people with the EU. And that in the years to come would lead some to say, why don't we just rejoin? I'd never thought I'd sit here and say that Brexit could be in peril. I now believe that it could be, Farage concluded.